Hey folks, y'all see what it says? Not gonna labor too long on this. Got two short videos on the Illini, Illinois. One story is about the new Safe T Act. It's the word safe, common spelling, -T Act. And I'm going to let them explain to you what it is. Now, I know that's what they say, but Illinois is ran pretty much by liberal Democrats, and I'm seeing Chicago taking the brunt of this. So this is pretty much, I know a lot of people, oh, you're fear mongering. Nah, I'll just do that. I'm not fear mongering. Yeah. Let's go ahead and go.
A new state law that takes effect in January is spurring pushback from law enforcement and causing a stir on social media.
It's called the Safety Act, and it's aimed at reforming the state's cash bail system.
Tia back now with more on exactly what it will do.
Well, Natalie and Corey, there's a lot of confusion and possible disinformation out there, but one thing is for certain, change is coming. New Year's Day, Illinois will become the first state in the country to eliminate cash bail. Those that support the Safety Act says cash bail criminalizes poverty, fuels mass incarceration, and disproportionately impacts communities of color.
You've been denied a bond because you're dangerous, which is good. Let's deny dangerous people bonds. But if they have a bond, we're saying you're not dangerous. We're just going to keep you in jail because you're poor.
DuPage County State's
Well, what do you know? The soft bigotry of low expectations. Gee, who would thought that all the woe is me in this that'll be the same person, same people. If you approach them and try to treat them a separate way, they be like, what are you trying to say? All black people is poor? I ain't poor. This, that, and other. You can't win. You can't win, Darth. You're not going to win with these people. But I think this is going to be actually pretty interesting, to tell you the truth. Yeah, I'm sounding kind of chicken shit on this, but I got a funny feeling this ain't going to work out like they think it is.
Attorney Robert Berlin says he supports bail reform.
You want the right people in custody. Violent criminals, people charged with violent crimes who are a threat to the public, should remain in custody pending trial. Everybody else has a right to bail.
But he's also concerned. The controversial law limits who can be arrested and held in jail based on the crime allegedly committed.
Judges will not have discretion unless the person...
Now, wait a minute. Hold on, Tia. Play that again. This sounds like something that these people always complain about. I mean, so y'all just passed it and put it into the act, something that you guys have always complained about. Wait a minute. Now that can't be right. Let's play it back. Racial profiling, anyone? Let's see.
Held in jail based on the crime held in jail. Law.
Bail.
But he's also concerned. The controversial law limits who can be arrested and held in jail based on the crime allegedly committed.
Judges will not.
Now, they just said it's going to be the current system attacks primarily people of color. Now you're going to racially profiling in a city that's mainly that has a heavy population of people with color. Does anybody else see this besides me? Or is it just me? Maybe it's a me thing. I don't know.
Not have discretion unless the person is a willful risk of imminent flight.
Many members of the law enforcement community are working to have the current law amended.
I'm very concerned about an increase in violent crime. But again, I do want to stress there is still time to fix it.
Well, tied to this issue is an extremely controversial political ad that replays doorbell cam video of a woman being attacked on a north side sidewalk. Mike Flannery's coming up in a few minutes with the very different reactions from Governor Pritzker and his opponent, Darren Bailey. Corey?
Okay, and this is the second story. This one is from the 8th, which was Thursday of last week. Chicago buses migrants to Burr Ridge. Mayor unhappy village wasn't notified. So you have Beetlejuice that get on TV and talk about how despicable and deplorable Texas is, and Governor Greg Abbott for sending these illegals up here. Hey, wait a minute. Are the illegals on the bus? Are they on the bus yet? Oh, they're putting them on the bus now. So can I start my talking hit? Can I start my press conference on how despicable Greg Abbott is? Okay, y'all didn't call the mayor of Burr Ridge and let him know, did you? Wait a minute. Ain't that the same thing you do in Beetlejuice? Boy, here we go.
Chicago confirms that the number of migrants who arrived here yesterday is now up to 147.
And about half of them.
Ooh, a whole 147. Know what we call that where I'm at? Avenue B. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Where it ends at Elm Street. Oak Street. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Them spending their first night in Burr Ridge. Casey Cronus is live there to show us what's the latest. Casey?
Hey, Tia and Sally, that's right. Now, many of these migrants are from Venezuela, some from Colombia and Peru. They gave us a warm hello earlier today.
Bien, todo muy bien. Gracias.
Just because they make stretchy pants in your size don't mean you gotta buy them. I'm just throwing that out there. Jeez, man, I need a warning for that one, man. Eye bleach, please.
Now, 64 of them were dropped off at the Hampton Inn in Burr Ridge, where they will stay for at least the next 30 days. Today, the greater Chicago
Hampton Inn. Illegals staying in the Hampton Inn. While you got homeless staying or living on the streets. American citizens.
Chicago Food Depository dropped off a pallet of food for them. Burr Ridge Mayor Gary Grasso tells.
Look at that. For migrant emergency food response only. And I don't even know how to even push this, because a lot of people don't. I get it. Don't share my vision, but I would be kind of torqued off if I was a Illini resident, especially if I'm on the street. I'm like, wait a minute. So they ain't even supposed to be here, and they get to stay here for a month, and they got food set aside for them. What about us? What about me? You know what they're gonna say? What about you? This is our new crop of Democrat voters, damn it. This is our new crop of replacement factory workers. God damn it. These people need our help. Well, I need help. Well, go to the help center. There's a help center for you. Get out of our face. We're trying to do a press conference.
Us, the migrants are all members of families, and there are no unaccompanied minors. He says they all have legal refugee status they received at the border and were screened by the Chicago Health Department. While Grasso says he will continue to welcome them in Burr Ridge with open arms, he tells us he would have appreciated a heads up that they'd be coming.
I'm glad that the American dream is still alive for a lot of people, as it was for my grandparents when they came here, and for most people that are in this country. So
I bet you his grandparents probably came here legally. The Ellis Island and all that other good stuff.
very happy for them, but unhappy that nobody from the city, from the state, called and told me or my village administrator or any of our elected officials that this was happening.
That's because they ain't want to give you the opportunity to tell them no.
The Illinois Department of Human Services confirms that of the 300 migrants who arrived in Chicago last week, many of them are temporarily being housed in urban and suburban hotels. They do anticipate that more buses of migrants will be on their way from Texas in the coming days and weeks. Reporting live in Burr Ridge, Casey Cronis, Fox 32, Chicago.
I wish we could just get an entire train. Just take Amtrak. Yeah, run us one, because Amtrak, there's a big hub in downtown San Antonio. Y'all, this is crazy. Illinois, you're going to get it. Beetlejuice, you're a hypocrite, but you're a liberal Democrat. So I get it. That plays the race card, who's married to a white woman. Got it. Just you can't. Liberalism, I don't care how many times I put take a liberal's calculator and put 2 + 2 in it. It always comes up with 5. Your calculator's broken. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think. They busting in, putting them in the Hampton and giving them food. Just drive right past the homeless people. Probably wave at them in the bus. Hey, stupid Americans, we come to take your stuff. And they will. Don't worry. They will.